Heather from Going Batty, and today I'm going to show you how I transplant my plants that I started from seed. Here I've got my pepper plants, and I've got these are all peppers here and here. And this here is cilantro. I've got a little bit of rosemary coming up. This right here is dill. Now, if you're wondering what a leggy plant looks like, you've heard me talk about it. This is what leggy plants look like. They're starting to fall over. They're not very strong. Now, dill is something that you can plant straight into the ground. I was just trying this out to see if I could start this, because if I plant this now, my dill will be ready way before my cucumbers will. This was just an experiment to see if I could start them. Right here is basil that I have, and I forget what this is. This is oregano and thyme. So none of those have sprouted yet, but my peppers have. And I know that I want these, and I know I want my cilantro. And again, cilantro is something that I can plant outside with the seed. I don't need the plant. I just wanted to see if I could do this. So what we're gonna do today is I'm actually gonna transplant these pepper plants. So what you're looking for is, if you can see, some of these plants, so these were like the starter leaves, and then they've got another set of leaves. You're wanting to look for that other set, and then that's when it's time to transplant your plants. Also, if they're starting to get really tall and starting to lean over, you probably need to put them, you either don't have enough heat, so I have a heat mat that these are on, or you're not getting enough light, and I have a grow light that are over these. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you how I transplant these. I've got my pots here. These are a little bigger than like the little round ones that are over here. So all my plants are over here. I've got my soil here, and these are my pots. I reuse them every year, just kind of clean them out and then reuse them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by just putting a little bit of soil in the bottom of these, because we don't want like all of the water that we put in it to kind of leak out. So we're just putting just a tiny bit of soil in the bottom. I mean, you're only looking to get it like maybe about a quarter of the way full. And this soil I put some water in this, so it's not soaking wet, but it is a little moist. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my California Wonder peppers, which are my sweet peppers, and I'm gonna put those in first. So I've got these, and I have like a little popsicle stick in them, and I'm just gonna stick that right here so I know what these are. Actually, I'll put them on this side so you can see it better there. And there's actually two in this. And this one doesn't have the second set of leaves like completely sprouted yet, but they are starting. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate these, because these will get leggy and then they won't be any good. So we're gonna separate them. Be very, very gentle, because you don't want to bust up the roots. We're gonna put this guy here and this guy there. And I'm gonna continue to fill these up, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to my hot wax peppers, and we love these because they make incredible like pickled pepper rings. And this one only had like one plant in each thing, each little, well, actually this one has two. But so I'm gonna have some of these, because like I said, we really, really like these a lot. These make great pepper rings. And then this one here, this section here is gonna be our serrano peppers. These did really well too. Every one of these germinated, which I'm really, really excited about. But we also use these, we make pepper rings out of these too, and use them in other stuff that we cook. So we're gonna put this little guy in this one. He may not make it because he's still kind of small. We've got all of our little plants in here, and now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of try to get the plant kind of in the middle of the pot. and then just fill it in with soil around it. And I don't want to press the soil down you want it pressed down enough that the plant will stand up, but you also want it loose enough that it will drain so that your roots won't rot on your plants. I have all of the soil in now, and now what I'm going to do to make sure that there's enough soil in it to hold them up but not so compact that the roots they'll have too much water or they'll get root bound, is I'm going to just take this tray and I'm just going to kind of tap it, and that should bring the soil down to a level where like I said, the roots can still kind of spread out and stuff like that. So like I said, I have my California Wonders, these are my hot wax peppers, and these are my serrano peppers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give them a little bit of a drink. I don't want the water not the water is wet. I don't want the dirt like sopping wet. I just want it just moist is what I want. Alright, so I'm going to take these now. I've got them in the higher little greenhouse thing. I've got the little vents on the top, if you can see those. I've got those open. You want to not have so much moisture inside of these because it can cause your leaves to get disease and they'll start to rot. So I'm going to place these over, I'll show you. I have this table over here, and I'm just going to place these here, and I'm going to give them a couple of days in the window here to kind of get over the shock of being transplanted. After that, what you need to do is your plants have got to get used to being outside. So it's called making them hardy or hardening them up. And I'll show you what that means because I have some that are doing that right now. I have these. This is my cabbage and kale, and these are all tomatoes. And so it's warmer out. They need to get used to the wind and stuff like that so that they don't like snap and fall over and stuff. So that's what these are doing out here. So I transplanted these here probably about 3 days ago. So they're just getting used to the wind and the weather and, you know, the sun, getting actual natural sunlight. So the cabbages, we're probably going to plant those within the next few days because they need to go in the ground. So that's how you transplant your seedlings. I will show you later when I go to plant my cabbage how we do that when we put it actually into the beds. Make sure you like and subscribe, and more updates as we go. Bye.